So the number one problem that people have with starting small engines is they flood it. And I'm gonna show you today how to fix that problem. I'm gonna show you what actually is flooding, how to make sure that you don't flood your engine, and then if you do flood it, how to fix that problem. So flooding is when you're starting a new machine. So I got a new chainsaw here. When you actually go through the process of starting it and priming it, too much fuel in the carburetor for it to actually ignite. So you've over primed it. It's gonna make it a lot more difficult to actually start it after that. First, I'm gonna show you how to make sure you don't flood your engine. So I got a new saw here. This one hasn't been started yet. It's all fueled and oiled up. They're particularly tricky when you just get them like this because they haven't been started yet and you can miss the cue. I'm not gonna completely overview how to start this. Watch one of our other videos, how to start the MS-170 or the MS-171. Essentially, when I actually go to start the chainsaw and prime it, I wanna make sure that I don't pull it over more than 5 times on choke, even if I don't hear the engine rev up. Show you here. It hasn't fired yet. I haven't actually heard it fire. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take the choke off. This one hasn't been started yet, so it might actually require an extra pull or two. That's where people trip themselves up, end up flooding their engine. Yeah, so there it goes. So what I wanna do is, even though I didn't hear the fire, because I pulled it over 5 or 6 times, I don't wanna flood this thing. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take the choke off and put it to half choke. Now I'm gonna pull it over from here. So if you do actually flood it, now I'm gonna show you how to fix that problem. I'm gonna pull it over on choke. Right here at fire, right there, that was the fire. But I'm gonna pull it over a few more times just to flood the engine. Now the engine is flooded. You'll know that it's flooded when you pulled it over a bunch of times on choke and nothing's happening. What I wanna do now is I actually wanna take the choke off, even though I might have missed the fire, no matter the reason for why it flooded. I wanna take the choke off. Now I gotta pull it over until it actually starts. As it gets closer to starting, so the engine will kind of start burping, trying to start, and you might actually see some smoke, some white smoke coming out of the muffler. That's your sign that it is flooded. Keep pulling it over until it actually starts. Okay, so you can hear now it's trying to start, but it doesn't start. I wanna keep going. I'm gonna try more and more to actually start the engine. That's how you solve the number one problem that people have with starting their engine. If you have questions or you wanna learn more, go to our YouTube channel, leave a comment, let us know what kind of content you wanna see more of.